Welcome to the Sidings and a cautionary tale. Well, not a cautionary tale, the story of a Facebook marketplace gamble. So I've got some mates who know what I'm into and occasionally send me links to cool stuff. And this bloke just down the road was offering a box of railway things for 20 quid. It was already reduced from his original ask, and I was fascinated to find out more. So offer popped, made an offer, paid me cash, got the box, and here we are having a look at what's inside. So first things first, I've got a shed that is half built round a single section of straight platform. I've got some kind of platform structure, I'm guessing station structure. It's built for a battery on the inside. It's got connections. Another section of platform, an overhead gantry, and this is the first of two tunnels. Standard issue, Triang, I think, old enough not to be original Hornby, but Triang instead. A couple of wagons, and this is kind of the stuff that was coming out of the box. So, it's a balance. I've spent 20 quid on this. Am I going to find 20 quid's worth of stuff? No, that isn't the thing foremost in my mind. Okay, already I have pulled out a couple of small coaches. Those carriages are the same size and I think probably the same base model as Annie and Clarabelle in my Thomas the Tank Engine set. Great. I don't mind having a couple more in a proper regular livery. You can see me pulling bits out, and they're all bits and pieces. This is more platform. Great. I love having bits of platform, especially if I'm going to do another 00 layout in the fullness of time. It means I don't have to recycle off the layouts I already have. I've got fresh bits to work with. Tunnel entrances. Now, the tunnel portal was a bone of contention on the layout on Church Street, which I did for the exhibition last month. So having preformed tunnel portals with the right dimensions, really helpful. And then it's a case of working my way through the box and finding out anything else. Now, it took me over 5 minutes to work through this box, so I'm not going to bore you with details. So let's just pause here for a minute and speed it up. We'll speed it up here for a minute and see what else we get. Ooh, a signal. Bear with. Let's get through to the end and see how we're doing there. Lots of cool stuff coming out of the box. Excellent. What is this? It's Engage. It's an Engage locomotive. It says shredded wheat on the carriages. Okay. Fascinating. I did conclude, after a little bit of investigation, that it is not powered. But now comes the point where I need to start deciding what I keep and what I don't. And I did keep the platforms, obviously. I want the tunnel portals. I think the signal is quite cool. One of the advantages of getting a box of stuff like this is I know that not everything I want will be useless to other people, so I can put some stuff into the box and take it down to Chasewater Railway and see if the railway shop there wants to sell it as second hand, because it's a couple of quid made for the charity, which I wouldn't make otherwise. And I think, if I'm brutally honest, having got hold of those two carriages, my 20 quid's kind of come round. So the carriages need a little bit of tidying up, and I think I'll probably make some use of those. I've got a really nice Ginty that would look lovely carrying those. Maybe on Church Street, going back in and out of the station instead of Thomas. Anyway, you get the idea. That's what I've been up to this week, and yeah, it's been good fun. So hopefully I've got some tidying up to do in the garage, and then I will get back to running some proper trains, and we can see some 00 stuff in action shortly. Bear with, as they say, and I'll see you again soon. Cheers. Take good care.